Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Ellie and thank you for clicking on today's video. So it has been a while since I filmed, so slowly getting back into it. You'll have to bear with me. My posting schedule might be a little bit all over the place at the moment, but I thought it would be time to just start a new little vlog. This is going to be one of my weekly vlogs, I think. I'll show you what I'm working on and everything. I've also got a yarn order that I'm currently waiting on. Yeah, I'll probably show you that when it comes. And yeah, so let's just get on with it really. So I've got 2 active whips at the moment that I'm like actively working on. I have also got 2 other whips that are kind of just on hold, not really feeling them, so they've just sat there. But yeah, I have had a lot of motivation at the moment to work on my Olga jacket, and if you're in the UK, we're currently having a heat wave. Well, we had 2 heat waves I think, and we might be having another one next week, so this might be on hold again, but I've made quite a bit of progress since I last talked in one of these vlogs. So I've managed to finish the first sleeve. That's all done, ribbing's done, bound off. And then I'm currently just working on the body. And I think I measured it last night. And I think I worked out that I need 2 more stripes. And then it should be at the length it says it should be in the pattern for my size. I'm making the smallest one. I think it's like extra small or extra small, can't remember which one, but I'm making the smallest size because I am small. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna be mostly working on this because I have motivation for it. I really want to work on it, and also I really want it finished for winter so I can actually wear it, hopefully. If you're anything like me, I haven't worn many of my makes much. I think the thing I wear the most is actually my hand knit socks. I've definitely worn those the most, but I mean, some of my knitted sweaters I finished before it was summer, so then obviously they've had to go away and they're not going to be right season right now. So yeah, I don't think I've really tested those yet, so we'll see if I wear them this winter. I will update you if I do. But yeah, so I'm mostly going to be working on this, I think, in this vlog. I think I'm going to try and finish the body. Definitely finish those 2 rows, try it on, see if it's the right length. I kind of want it to go just past my jean line, I think. I wear mid-rise jeans. So yeah, I kind of want it to go a little bit lower than the jean line, like the top of my jeans basically. I want it to go just under. So like if I'm like moving around, moving my arms and stuff, it doesn't rise up and you can see midriff, because I don't really want that look. So yeah, I'm gonna be mostly working on this. I will say that I was a bit worried the other day because I think I calculated the sleeve took about, I want to say just under 50 grams of the pink, and this is all I have left of the pink, and I still need to do another stripe of it on the body, and then I also need to do a few rows of ribbing as well. So yeah, I'm not going to have enough of this, I don't think. I could be wrong. Yeah, because I definitely don't want the body too long, or too short, I guess. I kind of want it a good length. So yeah, I've ordered another one of these. This is Cascade 220, by the way. All of my Ravelry notes and stuff are on my Ravelry. But yeah, these are the colours I'm using. Both are Cascade 220, non-superwash. I've used superwash before. For the Moby sweater, if you've seen that, I've got a project vlog on it on my channel. But I kind of just wanted to use the normal version. I don't know if there's much difference. Obviously one is superwash, one is not, but like Texture wise, I feel like this is a little bit more, well, less soft. It is actually all right though. I think I'll be okay, like tolerance wise. But yeah, so that is my Olga jacket. That is a pattern by Teen It, by the way. But I will be having a project vlog for this out, obviously when the jacket is completely finished. So yeah, you can literally just watch it start to finish, just all in one video. I don't know if I've decided I want to do project vlogs often. I just felt like I wanted to do one for this. I think I'm just going to pick and choose really, because some things, like you've seen my camisole number 9 by My Favourite Things Knitwear, I haven't done a project vlog for that, just because it's just, I didn't really feel like it needed a project vlog. I could have done a project vlog for my Lume pullover. If you've seen my past videos, you'll see the progress of that. I've literally just done a little bit of the yoke colour work. But yeah, I think certain projects I'll choose to do a project vlog on, like this Olga jacket, which I'm currently filming. But yeah, other than that, I think I'll just do it when I feel like it. But enough rambling. I'll show you my other project that I am actively working on. Haven't picked this up in a couple of days, because if you saw my Instagram, you'll know I basically knit half of the sock and then tried to put it on my foot over my heel. It didn't fit at all, like, so I had to literally frog. Well, I didn't literally, I frogged the whole thing. Half of that sock gone, and then yeah, I just restarted. So yeah, I feel like I've knit these about 2-3 times now, so I was just getting a little bit over it, like looking at it, but I do still want the finished things. But I've been talking and I haven't shown you what they are. So this is the Blooming Lavender socks by Stone Knits. Haven't made any progress since my last video. If you saw that, I did chat about these whips to you, because I have been off YouTube for a month, I think, personal reasons basically. But yeah, so this is how far I am. I decided to start the other sock as well and knit them sort of both at the same time, so that they'll basically be done at the same time and I won't have to start a new one. So yeah, but both of them are on the leg portion. This one's only just started, and then yeah, I'll need to do the foot on both, toes on both, and then done. So yeah, these probably won't take very long. I might aim to try and finish maybe one this video. I don't know. It depends if I fancy working on them or not. I've just got a lot of motivation for my Olga jacket. But obviously when I run out of the pink, I'm going to have to put it on hold, because I'm waiting for the yarn. But it has been dispatched apparently, so yay, good old Wool Warehouse. But yeah, those two are my current active whips. The camisole number 9, which I've also got, and the Lume pullover, those two are both on hold for now, until I kind of feel like picking them up, which I don't know when that will be. The Lume will probably wait until it's like more winter time, so I can work on that. I should really finish the camisole number 9 though, but it's just really boring. Like, I know this is just stockinette, but it's fun because of the stripes. I'm really enjoying this actually, and I'm quite happy with the colours. I will try it on for you in a bit, once I get to the recommended length. I need a few more rows. But yeah, I think that is probably the longest intro I've ever done, to be honest. I mean, it's been a while, you have to bear with me. So yeah, right, let's try and do some more rows on this, and then hopefully I'll get back to you when I need to try it on, and then we can see if it's long enough yet. Hello guys, so it's been, I think it's literally just the next day to what I filmed last, but as you saw I did make quite good progress yesterday on my Olga jacket. That is literally all I'm knitting at the moment, obviously apart from the socks, but yeah, at the moment I've got the motivation to work on this. But yeah, so as you saw I did finish the bottom. It's the ribbing at the bottom, and then I did a Italian bind off as stated in the pattern. That's what it looks like. It is curling like mad because of the stockinette. But then also I did do one of the placket things. It's really hard to see because, as I say, it just wants to curl, but I've done the buttonholes. They look a little bit messy, but if I size down my needle size anymore, this would be like cinching in like that, and obviously I want it to lay flat, and it is laying flat, so yeah, I'm sure it's fine. These buttonholes do look quite small though. Hopefully I know it states on the pattern what size button you need, but I think I might just measure maybe a button that I already have and make sure it's going to be the right size because they look really small. I'm off this weekend. It's Friday today. I'm off this weekend to a country show, so I'm not going to be able to bring this because it's too big. So I think I'm going to bring my socks instead. So yeah, we might have some more progress on the socks, which is good. But yeah, I do really want to get this finished because we are so close. I've done the body. I've literally got the other sleeve to do, which won't take too long, I don't think. I've got the other placket thing to do on the other side, just with no buttons. And then I've also got the neck edge. I think I might do the edges first, get them out of the way, and then the sleeve is just gonna whiz by, and yeah, by the time you know it, it's done. I was looking at buttons last night, trying to figure out which buttons I want to use. I will have to buy them because I don't have them, but I'm thinking like either match the dark colour or tortoiseshell ones. I think I'm going towards tortoiseshell ones, and the ones I want are the petite knit ones, but they come all the way from Denmark, and I just feel like it's a bit of a waste just ordering buttons and then having to pay for international shipping just for buttons. Yes, I do want those buttons, but I checked all the UK stockists of petite knit buttons or just petite knit things, and yeah, they're all out of stock of those buttons, which is a pain. But yeah, I do really want those buttons, but I think I'm just gonna have to find some on Amazon or look into a craft shop, but I don't think I've seen those sorts of buttons in a craft shop before, so I think I might just be better off buying some on Amazon, which don't really want to do. And I do want to say I did try and look on Etsy, but a lot of the buttons that I liked are, again, international. I don't really want to be ordering just little buttons off internationally, so if I can find some buttons from the UK, that'd be great. But yeah, so I'm gonna cast on the other side, because this didn't take me long at all. But yeah, without much more talking, yeah, I'm gonna cast on the other side, get that done. I think I might do the neck after that. If not, I'll do the sleeve, then I'll finish the neck. But yeah, so we've got 3 things left to do. That's not including blocking, weaving in all of these ends, and adding on buttons. But yeah, if we can get all these neck edges done this week, that would be perfect. But as I say, I'm going somewhere this weekend. I'll try to get a few clips, but I don't know if I will. But yeah, I'll let you know if I do work on my socks. But yeah, before we go, which I think we're leaving later, I'm gonna get this other side casted on, at least. But yeah. Good news, my yarn order came, so this is the extra pink that I needed for the Olga jacket to finish it, just in case I run out. But I also did order some drop spell to try, because I have heard good things about it and really want to try it, so I think I'm planning on making a peacock tee with it. Hi guys, so there's a couple things to update you guys on. I think it's been a few days for me. It's actually been like 4 days for me, and it's been like a second for you, so bear with me. But I did go off on the little trip to, I can't remember what it was called, but it was like a country show. As you can see, I did get a little bit sunburnt. All of my face was bright red when I got back, so that was fun. But yeah, so I went to that. I did bring my knitted socks with me. I didn't work on them at all. I came back, and then I also had to go off to my boyfriend's. Brought my socks with me as well. Again, I didn't do any on them. Only just picked them up last night, basically. Also, I think the last clip I filmed, I said I was going to do some more on my Olga jacket. I didn't end up doing that because we're currently in a heat wave again. So I think I'm just going to finish these socks off, maybe. But so my buttons came for my Olga jacket. These are the buttons I picked. I found these off Vinted, and they were only being sold for like £1 or something. But these are kind of like brown marbly ones. I really like them. They're kind of like the ones Petite Knit used, I think. So yeah, I found these, and they are the perfect size. I've got 12 in here, but I only need 6. But I was thinking maybe if I ever make another Olga jacket, which I probably will, I can just use the other ones for that. But yeah, the other ones will definitely be used for that. So yeah, so I picked those buttons up today. Yes, awesome Vinted find for that. And then I also finished my first sock this morning. Yep, I've been busy. I finished my first lavender sock, which looks like this as the toe and the stitch markers. Yeah, so these will be done hopefully this week. But yeah, ooh, that's what the first sock looks like. And then the second sock, I am still working on the leg. But yeah, this will probably be done soonish, I think. But yeah, trying to think, is there anything else? I think I'm gonna be frogging this crochet cardigan. Because I would rather my makes and stuff. I've got a couple of boxes that are filled with like stuff I've crocheted or knitted. I have cleared out a lot of the crocheted stuff though, compared to what it was, because obviously I was a crocheter first before knitting, and then knitting has taken over my life now. So yeah, I have been gradually going through old crochet sorts of projects and kind of gifting them away, or mostly just undoing them and gifting the yarn away, because it's perfectly good yarn. Yeah, so this is a crochet cardigan that I made, I want to say, I don't actually know when it was. It might have been last year or the year before, so it's probably like a year or two old. And this is what it looks like. I think I have probably worn it in a video or two. But yeah, so this is the cardigan. It looks really nice on camera, but I really don't like this yarn. It's acrylic, not really a fan. And also, I don't really reach for my, well, I don't reach for my crochet clothes anymore, to be honest. So yeah, this is kind of just taking up space in the box, and I would rather just put my knitted Olga jacket in there instead. So yeah, I think this is going to be a frog. I'm going to undo the yarn, wind it all back up, and then probably just stick it on Vinted for like a couple of quid, just to get rid of it. I'm sure someone else will. There is quite a decent amount of yarn here, and I'm sure someone else will appreciate it. I mean, it could knit up nicer, maybe it knits up nicer. I'm just not really a fan of this variegation. Yeah, and also I think one side is more yellow than the other, which kind of annoys me. Another problem is I don't think I can button it up all the way. Yeah, I just find it a bit ugly, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I think I'm gonna frog this, and then we can end the video there because I think this video is long enough. But yeah, I think I want to frog this. I might have to wait on it a little, I don't know. I just don't think it's worth keeping stuff that I've made that I'm not going to get much wear out of, because I'm already really excited about my Olga jacket compared to this. Like, they're very different. Very, very different. I feel like this is going to be a lot more easier to wear, easier to style. This one, just not a fan of the yarn or the colours. So yeah, I think we will frog this. I'll start by cutting the buttons off and then trying to find the end, which I don't actually know how I made this. I think it's a raglan, but yeah, I'll have to take all this ribbing off first. So yeah, let's frog this. Right, so I have been frogging the cardigan. I've got this from it so far, and I've just started another ball. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. So I've managed to get one of the sleeves off, all of the ribbing is off, and I've got the bottom that I'm frogging at the moment, and then I'll frog the other sleeve and whatnot. But yeah, it's a bit warm to be touching this acrylic, so I think I'm just going to set it aside, deal with it next week. But yeah, that is what we are doing at the moment with that, just undoing it. But yeah, so I think that is all for this video. Please give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to. All of my socials and stuff are linked below, Vinted, etc, if you'd like to follow me on there. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys!